Alright everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I know we have some pressing matters in Orzammar and we're just getting right to the heart of the issue, right to all the answers. But I thought, what the hell, why not take a break? Because we still have some companions missing. We're probably not going to get the other mage that we can before this, but we'll probably get her. We'll go visit the Circle of Magi after. But we're here in Honnleath, a little village south and west in Ferelden.
On it.
That we got that control rod from that one Darkspawn. From that one merchant, we got that control rod. He told us to, and so we're on here because there's a golem statue, quote unquote, in the village here. But is it actually a statue? We don't know. It looks like they're having some trouble, to say the very least.
This should be easy enough.
Some Darkspawn. Oh yeah, this is good. And yeah, we're going to get another companion, and we're also going to go to another DLC spot that will unlock a storage chest for us, just so we don't have to lug a bunch of shit around anymore that I want to keep, so that when we go out adventuring that I can actually have an empty inventory and collect as much stuff as we want without having to go back as much. Know what I mean? So that's the plan for today. We're gonna get another companion, and we're gonna get a storage box that'll be placed at camp that we can store items in, like say the Legion of the Dead armor set that we'll give to Ogren once he is. Oh, key required. That's different. Okay, just open that. But stuff like that, stuff that like, yeah, I'm going to want to use this, I just can't use it yet till they're high enough level or attribute or whatever. So that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Just exploring every corner, trying to get
Cursed creatures.
any and all root, maybe some elf root if there's elf root around. You guys are running up there and you're way too far away to actually shoot at us, so good for me. Oh, we got a fucking alpha. Give me a piece of that action. Overpower. Boom, boom, boom. Man, he's knocked down, you bitch. Nice job, Ogwen. You finish him off there. I'll go this way, you go this way. Liliana stole my kill. Come on now. Nice. Nobody's over there, right? Not just the one enemy left. Let's get him. Nice shot. Villager. Bloody bronze key. I wonder if that opens Olaf's chest.
This should be easy enough.
I wonder if that was poor Olaf dead there.
Right.
Gather brand. Resources.
Let's get started.
On a large clear crystal. Broken chest. Large clear lightning crystal. No, that's where we have to go. Oh, what's up here?
Allow me. I could do that for
This
you.
one doesn't require a key. Well, you do it then. Also, nothing good there.
As you...
Wilhelm cellar. Wilhelm.
This should be easy enough.
Nature crystal. New codex here to read. Just a person with no head. That's very inviting.
Of course.
Ooh, fire arrows. Just what you need is some more arrows. Alright, who's back here? Get out of here, you Darkspawn. Get out of here.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Yeah. So what if I did? Okay.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother
Nothing.
found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What killed this man who went
There are
after her?
defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I'll see if I can find
You
it.
will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
You think? You don't know? Well, it looks like we're going deeper into this fucking cellar that is pretty fucking huge for a cellar. Oh. Someone just gave out a little scream.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
This isn't gonna be good.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Did you say if your father is worried?
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Cat finds me
Kitty's clever.
distracting.
She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Yeah, that's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this creature is safe in the Amelia. Wait, what are you really?
Oh, bug whistles. You're just no fun. I'm
Bug
going
whistles.
to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me
Amalia.
now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
That you had the girl, you mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I'll let you go, but you have to take the girl. Very well, tell me how to free them. Yes, it is wrong. Persuade and lie.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Yes. I can...
Kitty?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
I said I'd free you. I didn't say I'd let you
Betrayal.
live.
You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Run, little girl, run. Wardren and I will go that way. And the army to cross on these lesser rage demons. I'm pull down these fools. Frost on it. Nice. There, yeah, we had to solve this puzzle. I basically had to transfer the fire from this corner, get it to that corner. These things have arrows. Just a sliding puzzle game. But we did it, and we lied to the cat so that we opened the thing, but it kind of released the trance that the little girl was in, thankfully. And then we killed the demon that was the cat.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
No problem, dude. No problem, dude. Okay, I guess you're supposed to do this after interacting with the golem because you couldn't get the golem to work, but now the golem should just work. Let's see. Shale golem. Continue.
What's some one-forged human village doing with a golem that fine?
Close inspection, you see the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be of dwarven make. Dulenharn activates golem. Oh. No. Oh my god. There we go.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
And how do you know I'm not a mage and not just on the phone to be more thankful, you know? Or hello to you
I
too.
stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them.
Some
no.
got away, then. How unfortunate.
You didn't care for them, I take it?
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Should you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can think of, I don't think it intended to do anything. I haven't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you going to keep calling it?
Yes, very likely.
How do I know you can be trusted?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod?
Good
I
point.
haven't killed it yet. I consider this a good sign.
You killed your former master?
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Golem, stop crushing my head. Ah!
No, she didn't call him
Yes.
it.
I'm just funny that way.
Nice. Welcome to come with
A
me.
golem, huh? I guess there are worse things to have following you around than a giant boulder with fists.
I will follow it about then. For now, I am called Shale, by the way.
Shale, that's supposed to be jokes that you made of. Is that supposed to be a joke? Sure.
Not like standing frozen for 30 years while pelted with bird feces. Now that is a joke.
Accept. Shale disapproves, Ogden does approve. I need strength. Still ready for that shield master. Assault. There we go. We got Shale, golem companion. So that's kind of the first item on the agenda completed. Now we have to go and see about getting ourselves a storage chest.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Some people call this place the Lost Peak. Before King Merrick's decree, the last Grey Wardens of Ferelden lived here. I just got chills.
Alright, good to know. So this is another DLC that we are in, Soldier's Peak. It used to be an old Grey Warden keep where the Grey Warden base. It's where they'd live and gather and carry out missions from.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
The world is full of
Yes,
mysteries. Does that look like a young Logan? So maybe we'll learn why the Wardens don't gather here anymore. But yeah, supposedly after this mission, get a storage chest back at camp. So, oh Christ! Gotta be Shale. I decided to bring Shale along too, just because we're not doing the Orzammar mission right now, and I think Ogren would be a better fit for there. So we will take Ogren back into the deep roads, but thought we'd showcase Shale's moves, see how good Shale is, and she's pretty darn good at the moment. Warden skeleton.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Let's make this quick!
This this a trap? Is this a Warden afterlife? You would heal this skeleton, fucking skeleton. Skeletons gotta stick together. Right?
This should be easy enough.
Okay. What is with all the skeletons? Just keep popping out.
Too easy.
Right.
An Ireland skeleton, you know? Warden Master Scout.
What a mess.
You cannot win.
Oh, that's something we should do. There's Pachow and Pachewy.
On it. You think you have it? Look at this mess.
Increases the path of destruction.
You finally done for a moment? Seems like it. Lots of mystical shit going on up here though.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against Darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Obviously, King Island. Can't believe the king attacked the Grey
Everyone
Wardens.
knows they were banished, but to murder them like that. King Arlen must have been a monster, but I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
So this is the king before King Merrick? Or...
Right.
On these grounds, this poster reads, on these grounds, virtuous men stood against the tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. Is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Read the names of the following. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, the Benger of the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, okay, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sans les Argonauts. Jason and the Argonauts. You can pause and read those names. You can pause and read these names. You read those names. That's one thing that is confusing me. Didn't we learn last time that females don't get affected the same way by the Darkspawn thing that men do? Or, like, because that's how they turn into brood mothers, right? Or is it different process, like when the Darkspawn are tainting their victims than the Oh, what the fuck was it called? The fucking the ceremony the wardens go through, the proving. I think that's what it was called. Is it a different process? Because I mean, they get exposed to the king, so would they not be transformed into brood mothers, or is it so little that it just makes them a Grey Warden? Same, I guess it's same, because if you're exposed to too much of it, the men just go crazy and die. So yeah, it's probably just the amount is small enough that you get some natural abilities from it, but you don't go crazy or you don't turn into a brood mother. Never mind. It's a mute point. Shale, you really just standing there in the way. Leviana, you bitch.
On it.
This book is badly burned. You can make out a word. You can make a word out here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
What values and something maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
And the plot Dickens, so they say.
As you wish. This should be easy
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelate, Obrasoth, Sifan, Net, Bekon. Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Kaylee, A, Ben Photos, Victos!
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool. So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
There.
You'll never know what
Finally vanquished.
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
She was fighting for her life.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Yeah, there might be more answers up ahead. Rage Demon, what you got?
Right.
What do you got? Good armor penetration, better range, less spell power. You got some better cold damage. Nothing cool happens. Okay. Oh, hey there. Hey there, corpse. Corpses. Skeleton.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. You win. I cannot be defeated.
This is blocked by magic. Oh.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Why should I? Who or what are
This
you?
one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Is there anything of the real Sophia left inside you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Levi, I'm afraid your great-grandmother is possessed.
That or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Tell me about this
You
deal.
can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
I'm here. Tell me about Sophia Dryden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
Before I make a deal. Locked Great Tower, can you tell me about He ain't tell Levi anything he wants to know about, so.
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over a century, but not like this.
You're right, I'm done
And you
talking
are
to
a
you,
fool!
demon. Fuck it. We're gonna just fucking kill you anyway, so.
Fight this bastard.
Run, Levi, run! Why are you still here?
Come, you can
Ah. Okay, yeah, good glitch. Good glitch out. You like being shield bash, skeleton bitch.
Right.
Oh, Warden Commander, gloves and boots and stuff.
I can't believe my great-great-grandmother was still alive.
Well, kinda.
Well, sort of alive, sort of dead.
On my way.
I need a drink.
Anything else cool in
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
here? Yeah, Shale fucking clunking around.
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
Your old Warden mage, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I'm debating whether I should let you live. I've seen you clean myself enough for you to be crazy. I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many
The
years?
Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Tell me about what happened
What
here.
use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she too is no more.
How was Arland a
He
tyrant?
ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
The Kuzlings almost rebelled? That's my family.
Is it? You lost many family members that day. I saw the Tyrn's head on the meeting table, with an apple in its mouth. Arland's butchers, no doubt, slaughtered enough Kuzlans to make them pliable.
Why did you leave the Wardens to die?
I had considered the possibility of failure, but so many demons breaking free was more catastrophic than I had postulated. But my course was clear. I had to get to safety to contain the demonic threat. I took only those who would not impede my goal.
You had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
You're to blame for all this. Some things you just don't do. You might persuading him to do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Levi Dryden knew of the demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter. Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile. And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
Want to ask about something else?
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor. He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Sorry, Levi.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
There's a purpose for the experiments.
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Oh, your monster would sacrifice his fellow Wardens.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
If you say so, man. You teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more. Yes?
The time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Well, I'm gonna go up here and explore first. Is there anything else to read up here?
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment, and so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
Fuck it.
So be it.
Must atone for your crimes against the fellow Wardens.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. A good thing you took care of that Avernus. A blood mage. In the Wardens. Common folk should never hear of that. Some still distrust Wardens, even in a blight. Crazy buggers. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
And if you had proof, went off redemption, try the future
For so
instead.
long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Here we go.
I might use the peak as a base of operations. So many bandits about, but none would dare come here. Nice place to store trade goods. You, of course, will get a sizable discount.
I will miss this place. It was infested with spirits and undead, but it had no birds. Not a single one of those malicious, spiteful little demons.
Alright guys, so here's the storage chest. It is actually kept at the Soldier's Peak, so if we want to use it, I guess we'll have to come back here. But it's not a big deal, it's right when you come into Soldier's Peak, so I mean, not too much of a pain. Unfortunately, does not pop up here though. That's okay. But I think that'll do it for today, guys. We bringed up some more side missions there. And basically, it was to get the storage chest so that we could store some of our valuable items that we're going to be using later on for our characters once they gain the necessary traits to use them. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, comment, do any and all of those things. And until the next video, see ya!